how much rain Pensacola got in the month of April last year?
No.
Take a guess.
12 inches.
3 inches.
Let's see. Here are the bar graphs with all of the inches of rain that Pensacola got last year, according to the month. April got 7 inches.
We were both wrong.
Yeah,
This is without a bar graph.
yeah. See how much easier it is to know information when you have a bar graph in front of you?
It sure is.
After this lesson, you will be able to impress your friends and family with
I
your
can't
knowledge.
wait.
Okay. This is a ruler. To do a bar graph, you have to draw lines. First, you're going to do the vertical axis.
That's easy.
Okay. Now you're going to do the horizontal axis.
So far, it's easy.
Okay. We're going to need to title our graph. What do you want to call the graph?
I know. April rainfall.
How about let's do amount of rain Pensacola got in the year 2012.
That sounds better.
Okay. See how we put the title at the top? Now we're going to title our axes. What should we title the vertical axis?
Month.
Years. Amount.
Amount. Good job. Amount in what increment?
Inches.
Nice. What do you think we should title our horizontal axis?
Month.
Okay, so now we have to label it with our increment. So we do this on our axes like this. And then we go up the side with the inches of rain. And then what our increment's going to be down here?
The months of the year.
Very good. Once we have our graph ready, then we'll look at the information given and draw up our bars. So we just draw, like January got how much amount of rain according to the information.
4 inches.
Very good. So we just draw our bar and color it in. And then we're going to do that for the entire month. And that's how we do a bar graph.
That makes it much easier. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I understand it a lot better.
Okay. Alright. So now that we have our entire bar graph, I'm going to ask you questions and y'all are going to answer. How many inches were in the month of September? Yes.
7.
7, that is correct. How many more inches were in August than were in January?
3.
Good job. Okay, Here's another bar graph. Can anyone tell me how many kids have fish as pets?
8.
Good job. Okay. Now that we have answered a couple questions, we're just going to go over how to draw a bar graph one more time. First, we have to draw this axis. What is that one called? Okay.
The vertical axis.
Okay. And what is this axis called? The horizontal axis.
Something else.
Yeah. Okay, and what is it called? The measurements that we go by on each axis.
The increment.
Yeah. Okay. And what do we do for everything? Like, what is it when you measure? Yes. Okay. Awesome. Does everyone notice that we have vocabulary words on the side of the board?
I saw that.
That is to accommodate you ESOL students in the classroom. Mhm. Okay. Now we're going to have a group discussion. Can anyone tell me what they think about the graph?
Makes life easy.
You're right. How does it make life easy?
Gathering information is like totally
Mhm.
new.
It's at hand, readily at hand.
Yes. Okay. What kind of information do you think you could use in a bar graph?
Unlimited.
Very true. Does anyone have any last questions about how we construct our bar graph?
I think you've done a wonderful job explaining
Well,
it.
that's very correct. All right. For guided practice, this is what I want you to do. You're going to answer the questions and draw your own bar graph. Da, 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 da. Okay, it's drawn. And now you're going to turn it in. Okay. Now that we've hit the end of our lesson, I just want to make sure that everyone has a firm understanding. Is there any last questions that y'all have before we take our test? Yes?
Can you use any color you want?
Yes, and you can alternate colors to make it pretty and easier to understand. Any other questions? No? All right. Here's your test. I expect awesome grades on this. And now we're out.